Hey guys, today we're playing The Legend of Zelda. Hold on, let me untangle this cord. We're playing The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword for the Nintendo Wii. And I normally wouldn't cover a game like this because it's lengthy, but I just wanted to cover it anyway. My remote, as you can see on the bottom right of the screen, is about to run out of power, which is awesome for making a video. Look, I have to summon my little helper god thing, and she's breaking the fourth wall and telling me my battery's about to go out of commission, but I'm not going to take the battery out unless I absolutely have to. I had to reset my TV settings. Sorry. I should be more prepared. Forgive me. So this game's cool because it uses the Wii Motion Plus. I don't know if you heard the remote, but this he actually holds the sword the way I'm holding it. You know how you thought the Wii was supposed to be like? Well, now it actually works that way. So we have this little dowsing rod that we can actually use to find the princess. The controller's actually making sounds. You can turn that off if you'd like. So we're in the right direction. Turn the dowsing rod off. You get that fairly early on. I'm way early in the game, so I'm not spoiling anything. This game isn't blurry, like, by technical limitations. This is supposed to look like a watercolor painting, so when it's far away it's supposed to look less detailed. It has some filter on it, but this game's supposed to not have like the serious look that Twilight Princess has. Chronologically, this is supposed to be the first Zelda. Now, sword fighting in this is a little bit more complicated for the simple fact that you actually have to swing where they're not holding the sword. So it makes it complicated a little bit. I just almost knocked the microphone down. Game will probably give you carpal tunnel by the time you're done playing it, but it's still cool. It's the only game that I've played on the Wii, and I guess it's because of the Motion Plus that actually holds the sword the way you're holding it. Like right now I'm holding it forward, but I'll tilt the controller up, down. You can swipe at an angle if you want, low, high. So you actually have to be strategic on the way you swing it. You don't have. This isn't one of those waggle and you win type of games, which is one of the main things that turns me off about the Wii. What the hell is that thing? What strange designs this has. I actually had the Zelda. What the heck is it called? Legend of Zelda Hyrule Historia book, and it covers a lot of the artwork in this, and compared to the other games, the artwork in this game is just plain strange. But chronologically, this is supposed to be the first Zelda game. They don't tell you in the books that apparently, according when I was looking at the chronological order of the Zelda timeline, like each Link in most games picked up a high interest from the creature you just on the Switch, really. But for most of the games, like the Link and Princess Zelda are actually different characters in different worlds. Like each time apparently evil happens, new characters are born with the same names, and Zelda's just called Zelda because they named like everybody who's in I guess that's female, and in, like, I guess high society, I guess that's royalty, Zelda. I don't think she's a princess in this game, though. This one, you live on some island in the sky. I actually just landed. I'm not really spoiling anything for you because this is the beginning of the game. Never mind. I pushed you by accident. Sorry. How am I supposed to get up there? Or am I? Oh, I just gotta run. That's all. I wish they'd change the sound effects from the Ocarina of Time. I don't like them for some reason. I like the original sound effects from the older Zelda games. That's just me. I'm probably the only one on Earth that might have that complaint. What the hell is it? It's like half plant, half penguin. It's so bizarre. You go up to these things to save your game. Good stuff to film. Me saving my game. That shit'll blow your mind, son. I love how you can swing in every direction. That makes this game so cool, actually. I think it's telling me to use my dowsing rod. That thing must be related to Princess Zelda somehow. I don't want to use it, I just want to push the lock on. Do I have to use my little... Well, if you get over here, I won't kill you. It sounds like a deal, right? I better raise my shield for this one. Apparently raising my shield didn't help me unless I just don't know how to use it. Alright, I don't want to deal with you, really, because you creep me out. Just give me the information I need and be gone. Use my little dowsing rod again. Where did she go? There you are, you little bastard. Now talk before I impale you with the Master Sword or whatever sword I have now and whatever it's called. It's probably a piece of shit wooden sword or something. No, but I do want to stab you. That's a kiwi, and then you have a humongous growth, maybe plant, growing on your back. That's not normal for you. If you haven't guessed already, I'm looking for Zelda. She's not a princess in this, so I'm just going to call her Zelda. The legend of Zelda is that she keeps on getting kidnapped. Big surprise, right? Robin Williams named his daughter after Zelda, believe it or not, because he was such a big fan of this series. It's pretty decent looking for a Wii game. The only thing that you can tell it's it's less powerful than maybe like a HD game is that there's no anti-aliasing whatsoever. If it had like aliasing on it, it probably would look like an HD remake, but the Wii only goes to 480p, so I'm sure you could tell. But it looks a lot better than most games on the system. It looks better than PlayStation 2 games, that's for sure. I guess it's on par with the original Xbox, but to be honest with you, I haven't played original Xbox game in a long time. So I marked the position of the kiwi known as Mikey. Please confirm current location. Please stop making those awful sounds. Alright. Kick this. Go down here. Stab some shit. That's what I do. That's how I roll. Some would call it standing in place rather than rolling. I call it rolling, just because it sounds cooler. This looks like I've been here before. I must have, because I remember swinging on stuff. Probably gonna take me somewhere I've already been before, and then I gotta backtrack yet again. I'm really confused about where to go. Go figure in a Zelda game. It's like Crisis, I can cut down trees, except they disappear way faster than in Crisis. Dad? Is that like a hitchhiker that was on me? I'm glad they're not that big where I live. Great, another useless collectible. I didn't know any better, you'd think I was playing Banjo and Kazooie. Alright. Apparently there's some stuff. Put the sword away too fast. I gotta get up there somehow. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this video short because I could play this forever. I just wanted to show you kind of the mechanics of the game. Great game. One of the last great Wii games that came out. Because of that Xenosaga game or whatever the heck it is. It's like $80 at GameStop used for some strange reason because they're actually getting copies made. They're just charging a lot of money. I heard that game's great too. I don't know what it's called, but it has Xeno in the title or whatever. That's probably the last good Wii game that came out. But this is probably one of the last good Wii games that come out. There's not a lot. I'm not a huge fan of the system, but the Zelda games are always good. I mean, unless you just don't like them, then you're gonna be biased and not like it anyway. But anyway, if you're into Zelda and you happen to have a Wii, definitely get this. Just remember, if you don't have the Wii Remote Plus, you have to get the little motion control adapter like I had to get, and I think you can get it fairly cheap used depending on where you go. But anyway, yeah, this game's cool. One of the only Wii games that I know of that actually tracks your like movement and the way you hold the controller, like one-on-one accurate. Like, you don't waggle the controller. He actually does what you do. Like, he swings the sword the way you swing your hand and the way you hold your hand and everything. Great game. It's Zelda. In my opinion, Zelda games are always great. I have yet to play a bad one. I'm kind of iffy on Zelda 2 on the NES, but at the time I really liked it. But yeah, definitely check it out if you haven't already. Take care, guys. Alright, later.